I consider myself to be whole-brained. I want to do the art. I want to do the music. I love science and technology, and I love teaching others. All my life I've encountered some discrimination, some of it overt, some not so overt. Probably the most overt was in 1961 when I applied to my state school, LSU, and was turned down because of my race. That was a shocker to me. But I always looked at those things as distractions. And I always looked to be conciliatory and healing. I chose P&G because of its products, but I was afraid to come to Cincinnati alone. Part of the motivation for me getting married was to have Carol at my side. And so on our wedding day, we left our reception and came to Cincinnati. In 1965, there was some discrimination in Cincinnati still occurring, particularly in the housing area. In New Orleans, we knew that it was segregated. In Cincinnati, we didn't expect that. P&G taught me discipline. I also learned how to motivate others. I saw how showing people that worked with me the why of things as opposed to the what or the how motivated them.
I think Ed's greatest contribution is showing what's possible in his career. Ed was one of the very first African-American managers in Procter & Gamble. He created diversity training. He showed what was possible to men and women in Procter & Gamble by his advancement and his success.
He's reinvented himself. He's helped other people reinvent themselves. Every community needs an Ed Rigaud.
When I first started working on the Freedom Center project, and I learned about the Underground Railroad, I found a lot of similarities in my own life.
We wouldn't have the Freedom Center as we do today if it weren't for Ed Rigaud. A person who starts an institution forms the concept, forms the product, and forms the culture, perhaps most of all.
Ed literally helped raise millions of dollars for this very special and unique resource that we have in this community. He brought national and international personalities to the table, and they made commitments to this ideal as well.
Freedom is really a continuum. And I've gotten now very interested in having the purpose of my life be to help others achieve higher and higher levels of freedom.
Everybody who knows Ed has heard about the Ed's Freedom Pyramid. And it starts at the bottom with steps to eradicate discrimination and arises to the level of what he calls self-actualization, or freedom in the fullest sense, economic empowerment.
The things I work on include building wealth for my own family, building a legacy, not only running my own company, not only working with Nehemiah, who are building jobs in the city for the disadvantaged, but also sponsoring individual entrepreneurs.
That pyramid of Ed's has been a focal point for what's driven him, whether it's been in the area of education, whether it's been in the creation of the Freedom Center, whether it's been developing minority businesses, new forms of ownership with the Reds. For African American community, it's been part of the fabric of the man.
His laughter, he cherishes. His laughter is a language by itself. His laughter is a way of saying, I am comfortable with who I am, just like this. And you know that it is absolutely genuine.
Because of his personal charisma and the very interest that he has in so many things has helped bring the community together.
This is what I do for Carol. You're my love, you're my
He defines himself as a family man, and you know that that's where his strength comes from. You know that that is his pride and joy.
We love the beauty of the city. We love the people in the city. We can't think of a better place to live. And so we want to make a contribution here. You know, playing music and doing art and being able to build things using technology are joyous and fulfilling. And so I would describe my life as joyful, happy.